Day 8. Will Christian Stevenson please come to the diary room? We're in Port Macquarie, Australia, and the sun is just starting to poke through. I just hope it can heat up the wet tarmac below so we can get a little skate session in before we head up north. Hey, Sparrow. What are you guys still doing in bed? Seriously, it's 8 o'clock. Come on. Sparrow, you're up.
I heard all these noises and I was like, oh, because I didn't want to get steamroller.
Smart man. Steamroller, 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 steamroller.
Old Granny's pants. We found them in the toilet after Ben had been using it and accused Ben that they were his.
That's nice. Apparently they were hanging on the back of the towel rack in the bathroom.
So as to make the most of the dry weather, I thought it best to find a skate park as soon as possible. The clouds were building up and the weather report warned of rain. Yay! Reliable sources informed me of a small concrete bowl a few miles down the drag in Bonny Hills.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
We went to a little kind of small bowl construction in Bonny Hill.
The bowl definitely was quite fun because it was quite mellow. It wasn't very high compared to normal bowls, so it was something different.
Tracks worn to this mountainside. Will they bring you back still? Well, I'm gonna throw myself from old Spruce Knob down to.
It was real fun to skate. It wasn't easy because it was really, really small transition, like nothing was really big. The bowl was really mellow, so you couldn't actually carve it like you'd want to anyway.
Old Spruce Knob. You took a man across the hill, and you left this one behind.
It was really small and compact, but it was really fun because we just sessioned the bowl and then there was a ledge.
Yeah, we all skated there for quite a long time, and then Chris nearly had a fight with one of the locals there because he was getting a bit, touchy about us being there. Just kind of got spoiled by some idiot kid trying to pick a fight, but just forget about him.
While the dudes were making friends and shredding the Bonny Hills Bowl deep in the Australian boonies, I joined Sam in our low down under.
Hi, my name's Sam and welcome to the Low Down Under. Today we're going to look at one of Australia's most popular pastimes, barbecuing. Now I'm what they call a Sheila, and usually barbecuing is a male thing, so I've brought Christian along with me just in case they get a bit funny with me. So Christian, have you bought your barbecuing license?
Always at hand. Let's go buy some barbecue.
Come on then.
Yep, this is the one I want.
What does it run on?
Lumpwood, charcoal, wood chips for smoking. This is exactly what we want.
You've got it all wrong. You know, that's not the Australian way. The Australians use gas.
Woman, that is sacrilege in my world.
Christian, we're in Australia. Look, I'm going to go find a nice one and you can do what you want. This is Grant. He works at Barbecues Galore and he's going to try and show me through the different types of traditional barbecues that Australia have. So what do you have to offer?
Hi, how you going, Sam? We like to cook on something nice and flat and easy in Australia, and this is what we traditionally use, just a good slab of steel. These days, though, this is where we go with the barbecue, Sam, all stainless steel. Hoods, grills, cooking, you just can't stop with one of those.
This looks like a beast. So I'm Sheila, and apparently I'm not allowed to cook on a barbecue. What do you think of that?
Look, we like to keep it that way originally, but look, these days, if you have a look closely, we put instructions on things for the girls.
Yeah, thanks.
No way. That is pure craftsmanship.
Christian, this is definitely the one I want. The Apollo Premium.
No, it's definitely not gonna fit in the RV.
Well, then let's see which one you've got then.
Okay. That is definitely the one I want.
Well, suppose it's going to have to do for now, isn't it?
Yeah, let's do some traditional Australian cooking. Using charcoal.
Actually, Christian, this food's really good.
I told you, man. Only way to cook is with charcoal or lump wood.
Here, I think you deserve this.
Hey, Sam. Oh, man. Hey, you know, it's tradition in barbecuing for the Sheila to clean up the grill.
No, that's not gonna happen.
Oh, yes, it is. Ferme la bouche and start cleaning the grill.
Why can't you do it?
Okay. I'll have that and that. Thank you very much. The barbecue is closed.
Back at the Bonnie Hills Bowl, the Groms and locals had sorted out their differences, realizing that life's far more enjoyable if we all just get along and respect one another.
I think some skaters treat their spots or their local spots as their own territory. You just get annoyed at people skating better than them, really. That's all it comes down to, if people are doing better stuff at their park. I can understand what they mean though. If foreign skaters are coming in and then just kind of trying to take over the session for an hour or two, it can get quite annoying.
Which one was the best out of the crew? What'd you think?
The bald dude.
Yeah, the bald dude. The short hair. Yeah, Mr. Ben Ramers. The quiet bald one.
Having exhausted Bonnie Hills, we set off for the fishing town of Coffs Harbour. It was a fairly long drive. En route, I wanted to take the Groms to Kempsey Skate Park. I had heard the outdoor concrete park was unique and deserved a look-in.
The sun is shining and the weather is sweet. Finally, we've escaped the storm. We're in Bonnie Hills and it started drizzling a bit, so we've made our way north to Kempsey and we found an amazing skate park and the kids are super stoked. Only problem is the storm is following us. We have to get to Coffs Harbour tonight because first thing tomorrow morning, we're hoping to go fishing. But I've called them and they said the waves aren't looking too good. 35-foot swell, 15-foot waves pounding on the sand. Fingers crossed. But they're happy right now, that's all that matters.
Kempsey skate park was amazing because everything was just so high. All the flat banks and stuff are about 10 foot high, and that's the smallest.
It was really good, this one. It was massive and just skating around, floating around, everyone was having fun.
Me and all the other Groms taught Christian how to do a backside 50-50. got it quite quickly. He was really happy with that. Christian's going to make it big, man. He's going to be on Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
The rain held up for about half an hour, and then after that, then it just started to kind of spit down. But Ben was really determined to do this massive gap.
Well, I was just skating around, I saw this like transfer from a quarter pipe to a quarter pipe, and there was like a gap in the middle.
Chris bet Ben $20 that he had to do the transfer on the last attempt for $20, and he did it in the rain, which was like, it was mental. Could have killed himself, but somehow did it.
The most sketchiest thing you can ever ride, but he just pulled it off so smoothly. So I was really happy for him. He was really stoked with that as well. He just the biggest smile on his face.
Ben took on the rain and he won. The Grom is a champion in the making.
Guys, it's time to go to Coffs Harbour. That cloud has finally caught up with us. Let's try to stay ahead of it. You're gonna hurt yourself if you skate on the tarmac, so let's get in the RVs.
I was pretty stoked that the Groms got the opportunity to skate 2 separate parks. The rain hadn't managed to deter our progress, and as we headed north to Coffs Harbour, the weather appeared to be clearing up. By the time we arrived, it was dark as the Groms put their tents up for their first evening of camping.
Are we really gonna have to do it by ourselves?
What do you mean, are we really gonna have to do it? Oh yeah, we're incapable of putting up a bit of plastic.
Setting up the tents in the dark for the first time in Coffs Harbour was quite hard.
She hadn't touched me in 7 years.
I was really scared of like bugs because there's like bugs everywhere in that camping field.
She touched me.
There's like 3 tents to set up. The boys were setting up their 6-man tent. I was setting up my tent, and Christian was setting up his tent.
In 7 years.
It wasn't easy because everyone wanted to get involved. They didn't look like they weren't doing anything. But then everyone was getting in each other's way because no one actually knew what they were doing.
We're all just like holding the tent, we set it upside down, and
You got a corner round.
So I don't need to go corner.
You should maybe come a bit further over here.
that took about 3 hours when it should have took about 10 minutes.
We've got it in the end though, so that's all that matters.